Coldplay threw a couple on the kiss cam. Turns out they were having an affair? I don't think even Coldplay can fix this.
Either they're having an affair or they're just very shy.
I think cheating is an abomination, okay? And this man has a wife, he has children, these kids are gonna have to watch and see this. They don't look, I would be devastated if I was his wife.
Oh, look at these two.
I think cheating is an abomination. This man has a wife and children. These kids are going to have to watch and see this. They don't look happy. I would be devastated if I was his wife. Coldplay threw a couple on the kiss cam. Turns out, they were having an affair. I don't think even Coldplay can fix this. Either they're having an affair, or they're just very shy. I mean, this is pretty viral stuff. Do we have to get HR involved? I mean, I know that HR was involved. Oh, look at these two. People are laughing about it. But there are families. There are kids. It's too much trauma. And now there's a reaction to the story the world is talking about. The CEO caught on kiss cam at a Coldplay concert cuddling the head of HR. Today, there are serious questions being asked. Are they going to be forced out of their jobs? Either they're having an affair, or they're just very shy. First off, I'd like to start by saying Chris Martin is a little rat and a snake. And Coldplay is the worst band in human history. Just as the Andy Byron Coldplay scandal started to die down, it blew up again. And this time, it's not just about the boardroom or the viral clips. This time, it's personal. It's family. Because now his own family is dragging him through hell. Leak by leak. Yeah. I mean, it's pretty amazing. Andy Byron was the CEO of Astronomer, Com, and the woman, Kristen Kitt, was the head of HR. So, you know, it's a little against HR policy number 1 to be dating your coworker, but especially when your coworker is married with children. It's very unfortunate. But this is how it came out. And a lot of the internet is going, sorry. I mean, this has birthed a million memes. This is you know what to do at a Coldplay concert. Or, oh my god, finding out your husband is cheating at a Coldplay concert. Former Astronomer CEO Andy Byron was caught on a kiss cam at a Coldplay concert, staring and leaning in toward Kristen Kitt, his company's chief human resources officer. What once seemed like an awkward office flirtation has now become a public affair with nationwide repercussions. Coldplay would have moved on 100%. I think, if they acted natural, no one would have thought twice. What a cute couple. I mean, I'm sure people in their inner circle might have caught something. But I definitely wouldn't have posted that video if the reaction wasn't the way that it was. Oh my gosh. Baby. The family fallout is even worse. His teenage daughter allegedly leaked recordings and messages in a private chat group. And within hours, they were posted on a whistleblower site. One message read, "Mom has been crying for weeks. Kristen's name keeps popping up on his phone at night. It's disgusting. He's married with a teenage son. Kristen Cavett has been divorced for 3 years. She was hired at the company just 8 months ago. And now that 15-second video is having devastating consequences for both of them." Another post included an audio recording of the daughter saying, "He thinks we don't hear his calls in the middle of the night. But he clearly says, 'I miss you' to Kristen. He called her Star Stuff. Oh, that nickname alone is worthy of jail time. It's priceless. You know. Or the cost of a ticket. Yeah, the cost of a divorce. Oops. I do feel bad for the family. Oh my gosh. Of course. His wife immediately took the family, took his name off her page, and shut down her social media. Before that, the cover photo was a portrait of the extended family. Now it's gone. Nothing. Listen, Andy's 9-year-old son reportedly told a family friend, "Daddy made mommy cry over that girl at the concert." Listen, kids are very direct. And when a kid can connect the dots like that, you know, it says it all. Meanwhile, Andy's wife, Megan Carrion, has gone silent but deadly. First, she unfollowed him on every platform, deleted all their photos together, then posted a black screen on her Instagram story with the caption, "And loyalty is no joke. Karma is no joke." That post was live just long enough to go viral. Stupid games get stupid rewards. Girl. Rumors say she's planning a tell-all podcast. A source close to Megan says she's been in talks with a producer from a major streaming platform and is considering telling the whole truth in her own voice. She's tired of being seen as a side character in Andy's downfall. But the drama doesn't stop at home. A former employee dropped a bombshell on Reddit, claiming that this wasn't Andy's first workplace relationship. Apparently, back in 2021, he was very close to a VP of operations, who was later fired. They reportedly traveled together multiple times and even used the same secondary phone. What's with this guy and the second phones? Now, listen, there have been a number of statements made up to this point. What we do know is that the claims from Andy Byron are false. However, Astronomer.com has released an official statement in which they confirm that Andy is currently on leave. Pete DeJoy, the company's founder, will take over as interim CEO. And they added that, quote, "Our leaders are expected to set the standard both in behavior and accountability." So, the fallout goes beyond families. It's spilling over into careers in a big way. Exactly. Now listen, Kristen has been through a divorce, but it seems like the two of them knew each other and worked together before. Speaking of extra phones, Megan reportedly found Andy's burner phone in the glove compartment of her Tesla. Inside was a secret email account, shady hotel reservations under fake names, and yes, love poems. One email subject line read, "Constellations and coffee." Like, dude, this isn't a Nicholas Sparks novel. But the creepiest rumor is that an employee claims to have recorded a conversation between Andy and Kristen in which they discussed how to avoid violating HR policies on paper. If that recording exists, it could be a case of corporate misconduct and a premeditated cover-up. Either they're having an affair, or they're just very shy. Insiders say Kristen Kitt had full access to Andy's calendar, investor calls, and even private Slack channels. Some also claim she routinely deleted meeting transcripts and moved calls to her personal Zoom account. And they told employees it was for security reasons. An internal memo was anonymously leaked, showing a list of NDAs signed by lower-level employees who had witnessed inappropriate behavior. These employees were reportedly paid retention bonuses to keep quiet, put bluntly. Hush money. And not a small amount. Meanwhile, an old LinkedIn message from Kristen was recently leaked. Reading, "And baby, they're flirty." A former colleague claims Kristen texted him in 2019. "I always work magic with smart CEOs." Now, people are wondering, was this scandal brewing for years? People have been speculating. Okay. There's that video. And even the Coldplay frontman said, "Oh, look at these two. All right. Come on. You okay? Oh, what?" Either they're having an affair, or they're just very shy. Turns out, that's the first option. What do we know? Andy's eldest son didn't attend his father's retirement dinner. He reportedly told his cousin, "He's not someone I can look up to anymore." That cousin posted it on Facebook, then deleted it. But, the screenshot appeared on Twitter within seconds. A source close to the family said, "The Byron kids are now living separately with Megan in Maine, while Andy is temporarily holed up in a rented house in Boston." And listen up. He reportedly tried to send gifts to his kids, but they sent them back unopened. The neighborhood is talking, too. A Nextdoor post says Megan was seen hauling trash bags into her SUV at 2 o'clock a.m., then driving off with a friend. Another neighbor says she walks the family dog alone every night, staring at the sidewalk. Grief looks different for everyone. But Megan, she's in the revenge phase. Oh, look at those two. And in the latest twist, Megan's private investigator allegedly uncovered financial irregularities. Now, there's talk of corporate fraud, backdated contracts, and invoices from shell companies in the Cayman Islands. This has gone from romance scandal to legal drama. And fast. Meanwhile, Kristen has gone completely silent. No Instagram stories, no press releases, not even a mild denial. Some say she's hiding in upstate New York. Others claim she's negotiating her severance package while working with a crisis manager. Either way, she's frozen. Reddit sleuths even found an old Twitter subreddit believed to belong to Kristen, where she followed pages dedicated to posting motivational quotes about cheating. One tweet read, "Sometimes true love comes after the first vow. Girl, this is not poetry. This is pathetic." The fallout inside the company is also escalating. Astronomer's leadership quietly deleted dozens of investor meeting and call records from its cloud drives, likely on the advice of its lawyers. But former employees are speaking out. Some have receipts. Others have screenshots. It looks like a class action lawsuit is looming. Meanwhile, media outlets are begging Megan for interviews. Page 6. News. Even a former Real Housewife has reportedly reached out to help her land an endorsement deal. Megan may be on the cusp of a transformation from betrayed wife to new icon of rebirth. And hey, let's not forget Chris Martin's kick of the lifetime. That moment on stage when he said, "They're either having an affair, or they're just really shy." Legend. He didn't just break the internet. He sparked an earthquake. Maybe he just uncovered some sort of conspiracy within the company. Now people are asking, was that kiss cam moment really a coincidence? Or was someone on Coldplay's PR team tipped off? Did Megan herself or a whistleblower orchestrate this to force it all out into the open? Some say yes. Some say it was karma. Whatever it was, it worked. A final thought, Andy Byron thought he could be CEO by day and have a mistress by night. But he didn't expect to be exposed by his own kids, wife, neighbors, employees, and half the internet, all in the span of a week. This wasn't just a fall. This was a free fall straight down to earth. And honestly, we're just getting started. Kiss Cam may have captured the moment, but the leaks and stories are still pouring out. And if Megan's podcast actually does come out, oof, the final nail in the man's reputation is probably already in the toolbox. But now I have to ask you, what do you think really happened here? Do you believe that Andy's daughter leaked the recordings? Or do you think someone at the company wanted revenge and used the family as a front? And be honest, do you think Kristen Kitt really loves him? Or is it all just a power play to climb the corporate ladder? And what about Megan? Should she release a tell-all podcast that blows the lid off everything? Or should she keep it quiet, composed, and classy? Be honest. Would you listen if she dropped voice recordings, phone call receipts, and love poems in her own voice. Because, man, I'd be the first to grab a seat.